Welcome viewers to another episode of Voice of Vichar on Goan Vichar. Today we are here at the Porvoni headquarters of the police department to interview one IPS officer. He belongs to the 2015 batch of IPS officers that passed out, and definitely most of you all might have seen him in different places dealing with various crimes and giving his verdict and talking about it. Definitely, you all have seen it, right? It's Officer Shobhit Saksena. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. I want to know that you're in Goa right now and handling North Goa, which is a buzzy place. Everybody wants to come to Goa, and especially North Goa, and you're the in charge of the police force over here. And as elections are coming closer, what are the steps taken by your office to make sure that all these things or anti-election activities are controlled?
The entire police force is committed to ensuring that these elections are conducted in an absolutely fair and safe manner. Having said that, it is very important on part of the police to ensure that the elections are not only safe, they are also fair and they are free elections. I think we have gone all out for the purpose of these elections, in the sense that we have developed and we have deployed around the clock flying squads, static surveillance teams in all the major parts of the district. So they are conducting 24/7 checks.
Okay.
And we have also deployed nakas and we are carrying out flag marches. Flag marches are from the point of view of instilling a sense of confidence in the people that the police is with you, that you don't need to worry about any anti-social elements and you have to come out and vote freely.
Okay.
So we have deployed not only the local Goa police, but we've also got specialized paramilitary forces such as the CRPF, BSF, SSB, ITBP, who are all deployed in Goa for the purpose of elections. In addition, all our police officers are briefed and they are all going out in the area. They are checking all the criminals, all the history sheeters, all of the mischief mongers are being bound down, and we are also seizing, like you said, anti-election activities. We are also seizing liquor, cash, which may be used to influence voters.
Okay.
So Goa Police right now is on its toes to ensure that these elections are absolutely free and fair and safe.
You're the administrator of your police forces in north of Goa. Sitting in a cabin having ACs, that does not mean that there's no stress on you. The most amount of stress comes when you're on the chair and you're not on the ground, because all the responsibilities, all the questions, all the major questioning comes to you from your higher ups. So having said that, in a scenario during these elections that are coming up, your personnel on ground, they need to be trained or they need to be made aware of the rules and regulations, because if any individual out there is questioning them about the rules, they should be in a position to answer that. So what are you as an administrator or your office is doing for the people on the ground?
It is extremely important that the police force on the ground knows what the law is, what is to be enforced, what is to be done, and we are all mindful of this. There are several training sessions which have been carried out at various levels, at the level of the Chief Electoral Officer, at the level of the District Collector, at the level of the SP, at the level of the SDPO, which has been given to all the staff which has been deployed on election duties. Apart from those trainings, we have also gone a step ahead and we have ensured daily briefings.
Okay.
So if suppose I am a constable or a head constable on the ground and I am on a naka, then my superior officer or sub-inspector or a PI, the SDPO and even the SP goes on the ground and tells them the things that need to be checked, what needs to be done, that how their safety is going to be ensured on the ground, and all of these things are covered in their daily briefings, in their trainings. So there is a structured training program before elections which we have carried out.
Okay.
And beyond that, we have gone ahead, briefed everyone, so that there is perfect clarity in the minds of people on what needs to be done.
Okay. In the same lines, sir, I want to know if the Pink Force has anything to do with these elections. Are they also on this election duty, or like other personnel on ground are involved in the election work? Is the pink force also a part of it?
Pink force is a part of election in the sense that we are all a part of the election.
Okay.
So they have not been taken off duty to be posted elsewhere. Pink force as a unit is a unit which is completely dedicated to women's safety.
Okay.
Being election time, they are also looking at other things which may impact women's safety during election, but their core job remains the same. They are performing their duties despite there is COVID incidents amongst Goa police also, given the rising number of cases. But Pink Force is dedicated to women's safety.
We see that a lot of people, whenever a police officer passes by or is there, their reaction changes. So that reaction changes because they have something in their mind. So what is the police force doing to remove that reaction that they get at a particular time? Because that's not the way it should be.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think you are very right. You have highlighted a very important issue, which is that people are a little hesitant to approach the police. They are sometimes worried what may happen. But I want to tell you that we are welcome to all persons who come to us. In fact, police being the symbol of government in any place.
Yeah.
You know, the moment you see a uniform, you know that this person is there from the government side. Whatever be the problem, they'll help us. So the good thing is that a lot of people come to us with a lot of things that are not policing oriented. Suppose there is no electricity somewhere, people will come and complain to the police station because they know that is the only place where they will get some redressal. So that is one bright side of policing, of being identified as a police officer, even if it's on the street. But the other side is sometimes people are hesitant to share their problems with the police. That is something I think we are all trying to improve upon. We are trying to come across as a people-friendly force. Given once COVID subsides, and even before there was COVID, there was a lot of effort which was being made to reach out to the people.
Yeah.
I think public outreach and including them as a stakeholder in policing is the way to go forward. And we are focusing on that even now during COVID. For example, I am also heading the cybercrime unit. We have been going around carrying out a number of trainings, a number of counseling sessions for not only adults, working population, but also children who are in school and colleges to tell them about cybercrime. So what has that resulted in is there are a lot of people who are coming to us with cybercrime related problems. There are young girls who have the courage to give a complaint. They will come and give us a complaint that such and such person is cyberbullying them, there's cyber stalking. So we have addressed those complaints, and this is basically the point is that the more you interact with public, I think the lesser the distrust between police and public will remain, and that is the focus point for us now. So as and when COVID subsides, we are going to function on this, ensure that we reach out to the people, people reach out to us, and this deficit goes out.
I say it a lot of times in different places, and today I am sitting near an IPS officer. It's a very proud moment for me, and I want that fire to be there inside the young people of Goa as well, because to answer these UPSC exams, and your experiences and your boost for the people who will be looking at you as a role model.
My young friends from Goa can definitely take any exam in the world, and I know they'll excel. I have seen the brightness and the fire in the youth of Goa. I think with a little guidance, they are no less than any other person from the country, and they can definitely, I am sure, crack any of the toughest exams in the world. It is also a matter of great pride for the people of Goa that many foreign leaders, especially in Portugal, are people of Goan origin. So I think we should all look up to them, and the youth should look up to them. This shows that Goan people are actually they know no bounds and they can do anything, and they are the leaders of the world. So they should go with that. In the instant case, I'll also give them a message that please go and vote. These elections are very important. The right to vote is a very important right that every individual has, and as the youth, you are the most important stakeholders of the country, of its development. You have to take it forward. Please go ahead, vote. If you see anything which you think is not fair, give us a call on 1950, download the C-Vigil app and let us know.
Okay. This is especially for the youth and the people of Goa. And definitely, apart from this, sir, do you want to give a more concrete idea or more concrete message regarding the elections and to be cautious of various things? Obviously, in the interview, I have spoken about a lot of things. But when you want to sum it up, if you want to sum it up and then we can...
So the concept of elections is that you should be absolutely free to exercise your franchise. You should have no influence, you should have no fear, and you should be not scared of anything. So to sum it up, I want to tell you that the moment you see someone trying to influence your decision or someone trying to wrongly influence other people's decisions, if there is any distribution of any freebies, any liquor, any cash, in fact any narcotics, if there is any influence by the use of any arms, or any strongmen, any mischief mongers in the area which are moving around, which are telling you not to do something or to do something, please download the C-Vigil app, call us on 112, we will address it immediately and we will ensure that voting is absolutely free and absolute.
Okay, thank you, sir. So we have seen here that Officer Shobhit Saksena spoke to us out of his busy schedule. An IPS officer from Delhi, he came, was transferred to Goa, and a lot of stress that builds up in the police force and definitely at his position, because he has to answer a lot of questions, a lot of people at various levels and at different categories. So having said that, I would like to thank Officer Shobhit Saksena for giving us your time and giving us the insight of various things and definitely pumping the youth and more specifically the election related things today. So thank you so much, viewers, for watching us, and definitely be inspired by things like these, because even I am inspired. I am also going to fill my UPSC form for the coming year. Okay, thank you so much and keep watching Goan Vichar. Take care.